Greetings from the east coast of Scotland. In a few hours' time the dawn will rise in southwestern Japan in a little place called Uto, and there the nori fishermen, the nori seaweed harvesters, will take their day off. They do this every year on April the 14th to celebrate the mother of the sea, and this is her, Dr. Kathleen Drew Baker. There's Uto, there's Kathleen. Why? Why would the Japanese nori harvesters celebrate a humble phycologist, a seaweed researcher who was born in 1901 and died in 1957? The reason is that Kathleen discovered an essential component of the life cycle of this amazing seaweed called nori in Japan, or laver in Wales and North Devon in England, or kim in Korea, or karango in the Maori lands. And this seaweed of the genus Porphyra has been harvested in Japan since about the 7th century, and then the fishermen developed means of opportunistically growing the seaweed, but it wasn't until Kathleen Drew Baker came along that they were able to start the nori industry. Absolutely enthralled to science, and the result is we've got nori sheets. We've got 22 billion nori sheets being purchased every year. So here we have some of the wet harvested seaweed, and here we have some roots I cut earlier, which is dried. So that'll get milled up into a powder, and then I'll put it on some oysters or some salmon, or maybe tonight we'll make some sushi rolls. Nori has an amazing nutritional profile. Across the nutritional spectrum, it's uniformly excellent, high in iron, manganese, magnesium, potassium, proteins, and of all the seaweed, it's got the highest energy rating. That means that when in the laboratory it's burnt, it gives off the highest heat. This seaweed has got food value. You could probably live off this and some rice, maybe a bit of chili powder, a bit of sesame seeds, and it tastes absolutely brilliant. So traditionally, to increase the taste, in the sushi restaurants, or the sushi I should say, the nori sheets are lightly dusted over a hot charcoal brazier. That turns them into a light green, a bit crispy, and then they are delicious. You might have found them in England, in the UK, as Itsu thins. If you can't buy any in the UK, then try going to your local shop or going online and looking for Mara Seaweed, our local Scottish provider. Eat local, think global, sending love from Scotland to Japan.